guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, I look like a man. I've had the worst day ever. And I thought I would do a little get ready with me / story time, just talk about what's going on in our lives. So let's start on some makeup. So this morning I was getting ready for one of my classes that I have on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I was just having one of those mornings where I felt like horrible and just stressed out and like basically just like I was failing at everything in life. I don't know why, because I'm not like failing any of my classes, like I'm doing fine. I just was having one of those mornings where you just don't feel very good. So I basically was deciding whether I wanted to go to class or not because I was just like mentally not in the best space. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go. Like if I don't go, I'm gonna feel even worse. So I left my house and I go to school pretty close to my house. It's like a 10-minute drive. And the street that I take is like a really nice street. Like it's just like a neighborhoody street and it basically takes me all the way there, which is really nice. So a few weeks ago, I was driving down the street to school. This is 100% my fault and I felt so dumb after, but I was driving to school and it was a day that was like super stressful for my family and there was a lot going on. My mom was texting me and I looked down to see the text and I like was holding the phone like this. And I've never been pulled over before that, and I've never been in an accident or anything like that. Like, I'm always super careful when I'm driving, and I always have been. I had looked down at my phone for like a significant amount of time because I was pulling up to a stop sign, and I definitely should have pulled over or waited, but I'm not the smartest sometimes. And I heard a siren behind me, and policeman on his motorcycle pulled me over and gave me a ticket for texting. And at that point I was just like, you know what, it's my first ticket. So then I got the ticket in the mail, but I was like, you know what, like I'm never gonna do that again. I learned my lesson. I'm not even gonna like look at my phone when I'm in the car. Then today comes around, earlier this morning. I'm driving to school. I'm being completely safe. I am not on my phone and I'm just driving down this neighborhood street. And I hear a siren and I see a policeman on his motorcycle pulling me over. So I pull to the side, completely confused as to what is happening because I was not on my phone. And the exact same policeman who had pulled me over for texting, it was him, the same man. So I was like, okay, I guess his job is to literally just patrol this street and like catch people making mistakes, but I still didn't know what I had done. So he comes up and he's like,
ma'am, you know that you didn't stop completely at a stop sign like 4 blocks ago.
And I was like,
I'm sorry, what?
And he explained to me that he saw me slow down to a stop for the person in front of me. And then once that person went, I didn't stop again. So at that point, I start crying because I'm just not having it already. And I was just feeling like I was just having bad luck because I have been driving for 2 years, maybe 2.5, and I've never gotten pulled over before these 2 times. And it was on the same street. So I was like, I feel like if I was a bad driver, I would have gotten pulled over before this. But to get pulled over twice on the same street and never anywhere else is like, what is happening? Basically, the mistake that I made was that there was a car in front of me. It was a stop sign, by the way, a 4-way stop sign. And there was no one else there except for the man in front of me. He was in front of me stopping and he was gonna turn right and I was gonna go straight. There were people on the sidewalk that were gonna cross in a little bit and I couldn't tell if he was gonna wait for them to come all the way across and go or if he was gonna go before them. And I was going straight, so it didn't matter either way. So I had stopped for him and I was like waiting to see, and I kind of went to the side just to see if he was gonna go or not. And he did go, he didn't wait for the people, he just went. And then I drove because there was no one else there. And I had already stopped at the stop sign behind him. I don't know if I sound stupid for doing that, but I told my mom and I like told all my friends and they were all like, yeah, like I would have done the same thing. Maybe I'm completely wrong, I don't know. But he pulled me over. I was sobbing because I didn't want to be late for class and because I had already had just like not a good morning. So I start to try to explain to him what I was doing in that instance. And instead of letting me explain or literally even like asking me questions, he goes,
well, if you want to keep arguing about it, I can give you a second citation.
And I was like, so at that point, I'm crying. He's writing me a ticket and just wait, it gets better. So after this man leaves me and gives me my ticket, basically I had to go down a street to pull over for him. So I basically had to go around the block to go back in the direction of my school. So I go around the block, and as I'm passing the place that he pulled me over, he has already pulled over another person in the exact same place I had been pulled over. In the 5 minutes that it took for me to call my mom to cry to her and tell her what happened and then drive around the block, he had pulled over another person. And to just top it all off, the person that he pulled over was like this elderly man who literally just looked like he was like trying to go to work. And like, I was like, oh my God. Like, I get it if someone's texting and you pull them over, and that's 100% on me and I shouldn't have done that. But like, I've thought it over a ton, and like, I honestly like don't think what I did was wrong at all. I don't know, this just like really bothered me, not even on a level of like, oh, I don't want to have to pay for the ticket, but like, I've heard so many worse stories and just like so many instances where it was just like people are treated in a way that is so unfair, like not even in comparison to mine, like so much worse on levels that are just like horrible. And it just upsets me because it's like the whole point of police is to protect people and to keep people safe, yet like people who are not doing anything get in trouble all the time. And I don't even want to get into it because I know it's just like, it's too much to even talk about. But I'm just telling you guys because it was a part of my day and it really bothered me. And maybe you can relate to it. I don't know if what's gonna happen with this ticket situation. We'll see what happens. I just don't understand the whole like being mean thing. Like no matter what your job is, like if you're nice to people, it literally makes your life so much better. Like not even them being nice to you, like you being nice to them, it just like, it makes your mindset just like so much more positive. What I've been doing lately is just taking this like brow pomade and like an angled brush and just kind of like doing kind of just like a wing, but like more like buffed out. But on to a more positive note, Christmas is coming up and I'm so excited. I love Christmas more than anything in the entire universe. It's literally just like the best time of year. I don't know. I think the reason I told that story about getting pulled over is because, you know, those days where you feel like you just like can't win. Like everything that happens is just like not the best. That's the kind of day I was having. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make a video and just talk to you guys and just hang out because that'll make me feel better, and because I know that a lot of other people feel that way. I want to do like a Christmas themed video, but I don't know what to do. I kind of want to do like trying like Christmas Starbucks drinks. Whenever like I meet someone new, a lot of the times they'll like say that they like my freckles, and I'm always like, oh, thank you, because I know that like freckles like recently have become a thing that like people like. I just wish that that's how it was when I was younger, because when I was younger I was always like, why do I have freckles? Like I feel like they're like weird. Whatever, you know. I honestly am not going to anything like fancy or anything. I just wanted to do my makeup. I've been filming for 23 minutes and I don't have storage. Uh-oh. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this up because I feel like I've been talking way too much. Also, I know it's been purple in this video and my last one, but I got like these color changing lights. Well, my boyfriend got them for me, and I'm like kind of obsessed with them. So but yeah guys, I know that was probably a weird video. It was just me ranting about I don't know, everything. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so dang much, and I love you guys. If you liked this video and you want to see more from me, go subscribe down below if you want to, and comment down below so we can talk and be friends. And yeah guys, I will see you next time.